Hey everyone, this is Bazooka. Welcome to one of my videos and welcome to Random Ramblings. Hopefully I'll be able to get this out. I'm recording this. I've kind of forgotten to even say the date. I don't know why I need to say the date, but I just kind of felt like that's something that I need to do. But it is the 19th of January 2015, so I am recording this the day it is going up. Hopefully I will get it up at 5, so, topics. Any topics? Well, topic number 1 is the price of keys. So, I'm pretty sure everyone who's in the TF2 community saw what happened in like the past few months or whatever. Like how the price of keys just kind of went all over the place. So it's just like key prices just shot up. They went into like 16 or like 15, 16, then it went all the way up to 17 refined, and then suddenly just dive bombed back down to 13. And at that point, it was staying like that for like a few weeks, and it's just like, you know what? I think it might finally stabilize at 13 refined. But as I have just checked right before doing this, because I was thinking about it, I checked and it went up to a solid 13.33 refined instead of 13 to 13.33. So I don't know if it's going up again. I kind of hope it's not. I'd prefer if it wasn't so high, like if it wasn't, friggin' 13 refined, but I'm just more worried about it stabilizing at this point. Like, can it stay stabilized at 13 refined for a long enough period where that will just be the set in stone price for keys using refined metal? But I don't know. It might not. People might lower the price of metal, refined metal, and then the key prices will go back up or something. I don't really know. But that is a nice segue into just money in general. So, being a Canadian means, I obviously use Canadian money, and the Canadian dollar is slowly going down. Is getting not. It doesn't compare to the U.S. dollar anymore. It used to be like kind of fairly reasonable distance, a margin of difference for comparing to the U.S. dollar and the Canadian dollar, but now it just seems like it's getting really expensive now, because it's almost costing me $3 to buy a key, and that's just from the Manco store. It's like $2.89 for me, and who knows. Since Valve is just constantly updating their prices accordingly to the different currencies, I feel like if our dollar keeps going down, it's gonna get to a point where I have to spend more than $3 to get a key from the Manco store and or from the Steam community market, because that's also changes its price depending on where you are in the world, and it's just starting to get pretty expensive. A lot of things that I see, or a lot of the keys that I saw when it switched up to $2.89. I saw a lot of it being close to even close to $3, so like $2.95, Like, why? That doesn't even make any sense. In fact, it makes me lose sense. So since that happened, it's just like, well, I don't know if I can even bother buying keys in the community market anymore. And a while back, in my streams, when I stream TF2, usually when I start off, I go through my inventory, just so that way it's all loaded up. And I'm sure some of you guys who have dropped by my stream has seen that I kind of stockpiled a bunch of Kill Streak gloves of running urgently, and I'm just recently starting to sell them, and I'm selling them for 35 cents. But the thing is, 35 cents doesn't mean a whole lot anymore. I used to be able to buy Kill Streak kits for 21 cents, like the gloves are running urgently for 21 cents, or 20, 19, 18, you know, in the tens if I was lucky. But usually it was in like the early 20s that I managed to buy them for, and then I sell them for like 30, 35, you know, in between that kind of range, whatever would help me sell it faster. But now the gap is getting increasingly smaller and smaller. I have to pay like 30 cents or 31, 35 cents now, so it's just like I don't think I can make money off of this anymore. I don't think I can generate money, rather, through this method anymore, so I might have to just drop trying to sell kill streak gloves of running urgently. I might have to find a different weapon to do that with, or just stop doing it in general, because the highs and like the what am I trying to say? The money that I can make off of it isn't nearly as much anymore. If I were to buy it for 30 and then sell it for 35, I would only get 31 back. So that means I would need to, you know, up the price a lot in order for me to get, you know, at least a 5 cent, you know, profit from doing that. So I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of out of luck with that now. So the cursed Canadian dollar falling in the economical standing. Does that make sense? I'm not entirely sure if that actually made sense. But regardless, that is what is going on, so... money. Lots of money. Have to spend it. Have to spend lots of money for keys. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I mean, I will probably buy I will buy festive keys, and then open up the rest of my, or rather, I will open up any remaining naughty and nice crates that I will get, so that way they don't remain in my backpack like last year's, which wasn't necessarily that great. Because just like, well, there's a few crates that I could have had opened, but then again, it was around Christmas, so I didn't really have a whole lot of money, because I wanted to save my money getting gifts for people. Same with this year, but luckily they kind of let this event go on for quite a bit, the Christmas event, I guess. Or at least being able to find naughty and nice crates, so that's a good gesture, being able to still open stuff up after people get paid, their holiday pay and all that goodness. Huh. So any other news? Well, I'm not sure if I've even said this actually. I got a new keyboard. I actually had a new keyboard for like a week, 2 weeks. I actually can't remember. I've had a new keyboard for a while now. Not like last year for a while, but I mean, like, you know, or was it last year? You know, I don't even know anymore. Maybe it was in December. Maybe I got the keyboard in December, late December. I don't even remember, but I got a new keyboard. It sounds a lot less loud and clackety clack clack. So it's a lot quieter and doesn't sound as bad anymore. So that's really nice. My brother got it for me because my I'm not sure if you guys heard me say it or even remember, but my W key was sticking down in my old keyboard. So no, my S key was sticking down, and it didn't count as it being, you know, pressed, but if you just lightly tapped it, that would count as the input for the letter S. And the same thing was happening to my W key. So, you know, that's how it goes when you're playing, you know, the TF2. You have to hold forward and back a lot. You have to backpedal to get away from people. You have to move forward a ton. So it's just, I was using those two keys a whole lot, and I guess the rubber inside, or the rubber inside of the keyboard was starting to wear down or something. I guess I just broke. I must have tore the rubber in the keyboard, because I have taken apart that keyboard before, and it's basically just, you know, like kind of like plastic circuits, or like plastic sheets with the wiring or like circuitry going on with it on several different layers, and then it has the keys and the rubber for the keys so that way when you hit it down, it's not like the plastic of the keys are hitting the wiring. It's a soft, nice rubber kind of stuff going on. But I guess it finally broke on my my S key and my W key. Not to mention, my keyboard, the old keyboard was cracked and it was extremely dirty. I had cleaned it once before, but for whatever reason, my room likes to be extremely dusty in areas that I just don't go to. Like, it's extremely dusty. I attribute that to under my bed, my carpet, and my blinds. Yeah. I blame those things. Curse you, dust-ridden things. But, yeah, anyway, so new keyboard sounds a lot better. Or rather, it doesn't sound like anything at all. But yeah, so that's really good. I'm pretty happy about it. It's still taking me a little bit to get used to it because I don't have to press down nearly as much. I just, you know, press down really fast and that's it. There's like, it's a very small distance between its, you know, it's fully not pressed state, and then when you press it down, it's almost, you know, barely like 3 centimeters, or probably not even 1 centimeter, maybe 2. I don't know how to distance, but yeah. So yeah, it's getting some good use. I'm really appreciating it. It's got weird buttons at the top that I don't really like to use, like the volume down, volume up, mute, and then like a bunch of playback buttons that I don't care about, things like that. But yeah, that's gonna do it. But if this goes up at the appropriate time of 5 p.m. EST, in an hour from now, or you know, if you're watching it as soon as it comes out, in an hour from now or so, I will be doing a Risk of Rain stream. Because on Saturday, after I got back from a pre-release for Magic the Gathering, after I got back from that, I was extremely tired. I did a stream of TF2, and then I said, after I had eaten and then I would come back, and then I would stream Risk of Rain or Rebirth, and really the only person who said anything was Cool Kirby's or Redstone Cove. And he said he wanted me to play Risk of Rain, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do Risk of Rain. As I was watching a video, right after I was eating, I was finishing up watching a video of Tugger Conroy, one of his Xenoblade videos, and I literally fell asleep at my desk midway through one of his videos. And I'll tell you how many times I've actually fallen asleep at my desk. None. This was the first time I had ever fallen asleep at my desk. And when I woke up like 2 hours or so later, my face was numb. Half of my face was numb. My left side of my face was numb. It was kind of weird. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't. It's way past. So I'm just gonna turn off my light, go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna do a Risk of Rain stream today, maybe even tomorrow or on Wednesday, I don't know, but I will do a stream of Risk of Rain, and it's gonna be, I'd say, a very lengthy stream of Risk of Rain, and hopefully it'll be me playing without the kin and command artifacts. I don't know about the command, but I will definitely turn off kin. But yeah, I will put up a video at around 6 saying that I am streaming, and you guys can drop by if you so desire. But regardless, that is going to do it. Wow, me explaining that took like 5 minutes. So, I thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Next time will be maybe another Leave Loadout, or it might be just random clips of my Risk of Rain stream. I don't know. But have a great day and a good night. Bye.